We're here with Greg Edge, current king of baseball town, also shortstop for the Reading Phillies back in the mid to late 80s. Edger, look like you have a lot of fun out there with the kids during these camps.
Always, always. This is what it's all about for me now. It's just giving back, allowing the kids to understand the fundamentals of how to correctly come get a ground ball, how to throw the first base after they get the ground ball, and also teaching them how to put the ball in play, teaching them just the little things about the game of baseball, because if they learn how to do the things right at an early age, then it won't be so hard for them when they get older.
Now you kind of specialize in fielding in your playing days, pretty slick fielding, shortstop. They have you out here working on the footwork and throwing the ball around second base. Is that what you specialize in here at these camps?
Yes, because once you learn how to do those things right and do them correctly, it allows you to come get the ball, and it allows you to be able to make plays that you don't think you'll be able to make, early on in your little baseball career, because you've been able to do the things right, like coming getting balls and the footwork and how just to come get a ground ball the correct way.
Now you work with kids of all kind of skill levels, and some are further along in their careers, some are just kind of learning the game for the first time. How do you handle working with kids of different skill levels?
Well, some you have to take the extra time with, and some you have to get on to make them really bring their skill level out. And you learn that as a coach, and you learn that as playing, professional ball too, because you had all different type of characters, And I've been able to put that in my game as a coach, to be able to, when I see the kids that need the extra help, to go ahead and give them that extra help, because if you give it to them now, they'll be able to succeed a lot better later on.
The game has changed a lot over the past 10, 20 years, especially in hitting-wise. Has your approach changed any with the kids, how you work with them?
No, I stay the same, because I was always a contact hitter, not a guy that struck out a lot. So what I like to do is teach kids how to put the ball in play, because the more times you put the ball in play, the more times it gives you an opportunity to get on base and to get a hit. And when you teach that other way that they're teaching now with the launch angles and all of that, if you don't hit a home run or something like that, you strike out. So, a lot of times kids need to learn how to just put the ball in play. If they learn how to do that the correct way early on, they'll be all right to be able to succeed later on.
Now you come here, obviously, with some professional credentials. You played in the minor leagues for so many years. Do you think the kids look up to you more because you're a former player, or because of the way you approach and your enthusiasm when you're actually teaching them?
I think it's a little bit of both, because I always like to have fun out here on the field. I've always been that type of a ball player and that type of a person that once I hit the diamond, I like to go out and have fun, because that's what it's all about playing the game, learning how, to succeed in the game, and, to go through the failures in the game too. You learn through that too. But, just the joy of being out and being able to teach kids is a big, big thing for me, because somebody gave up their time to teach me. Even though I had some skills, they allowed their time to be given up to teach me, where my skills could come out later on in life.
See any good prospects out here this week?
I see a few. It's always a few in these camps, It's a lot of kids that need a lot of work, and that's what the camps are for, for the kids that, that really need the work, and we always get a lot of them out here, and which is a good thing, because if you always got kids that just was always good, you wouldn't be able to really teach them more and more like you can with the kids that need the help.